After the shootings in my home city of Toronto in the summer of 2018, and in other cities around the world in recent months, along with the war criminal leadership in all major countries, the global terrorist attacks, the mounting false flag operations, the increasing climate and war refugees, police brutality growing with impunity, the militarization of the corrupt countries where citizens are living under the delusion of democracy, the far right going off the cliff, and the so-called progressive left going off on the other side of that same cliff with their steadfast and misleading positions void of common sense. This dame is seriously wondering whether to mix a very large martini, strike up the band, and fall into a stupor until it's over. Over there, over here, over anywhere. People everywhere are experiencing mixed emotional reactions to a world gone mad. In every sector, in every community, in every socioeconomic level. So, do we have any choice in all of this? With the dark-suited deep state operating in every sector, and behind the infamous curtain going into high gear to continue the divide and conquer strategy, especially in commercial media, where misleading advertising and propaganda are the daily fare. The sad realization is that people are still falling right into line with the agenda. Or are they too busy with their smart devices to give a damn? Makes a dame want to slug back another one. Social media arguing with the "you're wrong," "oh yeah, well, you're wrong," "no, I'm not," expletive. You get the general schoolyard mindset underlying the arguing, bullying, and name-calling mentality that's growing at warp speed across social media. Critical thinking? Respect? Active listening? Huh? What do those mean? We are in big trouble, folks, and many of us know it, except for those that still conveniently hide behind their blinders, focusing on their delusions of rainbows, sunflowers, and unicorns, or those getting a sunburned derriere from their heads buried deep in the schoolyard sandbox, or those that have taken a page out of Rhett Butler's script from Gone with the Wind. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Bottom line, what and how do we, the collective we that is, deal with it? How do we suspend or release our varying beliefs enough to shake our sisters and brothers' hands in friendship and camaraderie? Yes, the ones whose beliefs, looks, culture, practices are so unlike our own, to become a unified force of resistance and to rebuild our collective societies where all are equally served, both in receiving and contributing to the greater good. Let's get the conversation going, shall we? 'Cause the clock is ticking and we haven't much time left. In the meantime, however, here's 8 suggestions to ponder to get us started with the conversation. Number 1, simply stop buying stuff, except for what you truly need. 2, dames, stop buying all things beauty and fashion. You can still look and feel great with a little know-how and a little practice. And please, use your common sense with men. 3, dudes, become the leaders you could be and change the locker room mentality about women and stop the internet porn. It's just not realistic. 4, young people, put down the smart gadgets, have a real conversation, and deal with the addiction it's creating. 5, older people, pick up the smart gadgets and learn of the digital world's immense system for knowledge. 6, pay cash wherever possible. Stop putting your purchases on credit and get out of debt and stay there. 7, write a letter, send an email, or make a phone call a week to those that hold the power in your corner of the world to do the right thing and hold their feet to the fire while you're at it. 8, Do one act of kindness or help someone that needs it simply once a week. Remember, it's not how much money you make, but how much you keep. It's not bending to wrongful thinking, but standing for what's right. And it's not listening to commercial news, but using a discerning mind to find the truth and become better educated. These practices will unequivocally feed your personal power and remove your mind from the mob mentality. And they cost us nothing. Together we can make massive change and take back our world. Are you with me?